Yo, what's going on, fam? In today's video, we'll be looking at creepy and strange TikToks that are going to make you question reality. Y'all like my 100K balloons behind me?
The video shows a group of men walking up a stairwell at the Edge Lowry apartment complex in Aurora. All of them appear to be carrying rifles and handguns, and the video shot earlier this month. One of the men can be seen talking on a cell phone. They all then gather around a door and go in. Another video clip shows men forcing a door open. But what or who they were searching for, not clear. The video was shot in the building where Cindy and Edward Romero lived until today. They loaded up their stuff and moved out.
It's been a nightmare and I can't wait to get out of here.
This is how Cindy used to lock her front door.
Every day when we come home, we have to do this. Every time we go outside to take out the garbage, every time we try to go to bed at night, we have to keep it like this so nobody can kick in the door.
The couple's car and many others here were riddled with bullets after a shootout at the complex earlier this month. The Romeros say the trouble started when a large number of migrants began moving in. They had not been able to move out for different reasons.
We couldn't get any. We tried reaching out to the resources, but they told us since it wasn't actually a condemned building, we would have to wait until that was the issue, but we didn't want to wait for that. So the only help I got was after talking to you.
We showed council member Danielle Jurinsky the video. Today, she helped the couple move out and find a new place to live.
The city nonprofits have lined up to help the migrants that have come here, but nobody is helping the American citizens, the residents that are trapped in these apartment complexes.
The Romeros tell us others living here had been asking when they'd be moving out.
And this isn't just Americans. This is other Venezuelans that are living under this control, that are being extorted by the control of this gang.
While we were on the property today, even before we left, we were told other people were moving in and taking over the Romeros unit. We did speak to the mayor's office this afternoon. They sent us a statement saying that so far there are no code enforcement violations taking place at this complex. The mayor's office also responding in part for the Aurora Police Department. They're telling us that the police department here has seen that video that we just showed you. There is a lot more to this story. We'll be covering it in the days to come.
You know, that is crazy how one video can go viral and you just say like all of Aurora is being taken over by some very specific Venezuelan gang. Like, how far is Venezuela from here? And like these mubs traveled all the way there from Venezuela. Just, I don't know, man. It's crazy though. United we stand, divided we fall.
Are y'all putting these signs up?
Oh, you're here. I saw you on TikTok.
Oh, let me see your sign.
Yeah, so I got this one, but I got some posted all the way around and stuff.
And you're not scared to come put these out here? They could be inside.
Yeah, well, I ain't scared at all, you know. So
This your old neighborhood?
yeah, this is both of our own neighborhood.
What's your name? What's your name, man?
My name is Joe.
Joe, nice to meet you. What's your name?
Oh, Bryce.
Is that why you're here? Because you saw me TikTok?
Oh no,
Oh,
like,
okay.
it's just like I saw your TikTok about the Venezuelan situation, then I ended up posting up on your comments and stuff like that.
We just saw your signs and I were like, where's the Venezuelans putting up the signs? I didn't see. We just like barely saw it and I was like, interesting.
Yeah.
And I appreciate, like, it is crazy out here. Yeah. I'm finding too many stories.
And what's crazy is that APD was just here yesterday and stuff like that, and they were knocking on people's doors, and then people were like, oh, what's going on over here? And then freaking, I guess the police were asking, oh, do you see gang violence around here? And then everybody said, no, they don't.
But somebody around here just said their car got shot up just 2 days ago.
They're all scared. Yeah, but I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're
Me
gonna
either.
find out.
Nice
today.
to meet you.
Yeah.
Another Texas school. Oh, snap. Chandra Weekly said her son recounted that an unfamiliar woman at the middle school approached him and attempted to force feed him an ice cream-like substance. What he doing in the school anyway, or she doing in the school? At the hospital, the test confirmed acetone. Yo, How do they be letting people in these schools? That's what I want to know. Trying to increase its efforts for West Nile. Don't they do this like every year though? Go around
The city
spraying.
is applying pesticide to reduce the threat of the West Nile virus. To minimize exposure to the pesticide, please go indoors immediately until the trucks have passed.
Pay attention. Pay attention.
A group of about 20 migrants terrified young children by trying to get on their California school bus early Wednesday, a day after a smaller group walked down a highway trying to stop another bus, district officials said. The alarming incidents occurred in the Jamul del Sur Union School District close to the Mexico border, where school bus drivers are now being ordered to skip stops where migrants might be walking. How do you know if they're a migrant or not? On Tuesday, at least 3 migrants walked into the middle of the highway 94 to try to stop a bus that was forced to go around them. That's wild. They out here trying to stop school buses.
Ты посмотри, это реально новая техника. Вон там триколор даже есть. Откуда? Что это за танк?
Texas watching Colorado surrender U.S. soil without a fight. Okay, Texas, what y'all gonna do?
It's in here. How to build a hydroelectric generator. Tools required, materials required. Instructions step by step with the pictures. Material cost is $58. Complexity is a little harder, and it takes 3 hours. You can also make your own wind turbine. This book has everything. How to make hardtack survival bread. Automatic traps for fish. How to use a ham radio in a blackout. How to get power out of dead batteries. How to build an off-the-grid stone grill oven. There's how to build a tripwire alarm. They even have how to make water out of air. This book is the best resource you can have. It's a fantastic book with everything you need to survive off the grid. Food, water, electricity, and more. I'm gonna leave a link here, so make sure you get yours before they sell out again.
I'm gonna try to get that link too and have it down below.
Oh my God, it's happening. Mexico just paused diplomatic ties with the United States. To simplify it for my people who don't understand politics, it's like Mexico went on Facebook and put its complicated relationship status with the United States. For reference, the 2 largest trading partners in the world is the United States and Mexico. We import and export more goods and services to our southern brothers and sisters than anywhere in the world. To pause diplomatic ties is huge, okay? That means you can literally stop trade whenever you'd like, all because Mexico wants to be able to bring federal judges into the judiciary system without an actual vote. You see, before, the Mexican government actually had to vote and bring in those federal judges, but now they want to change it to allow anybody with a law degree to apply to be a federal judge. The United States said, heck no, you have a cartel problem. If you allow that to happen, then the cartel is just going to hire their lawyers to become judges, and then they take over the judiciary system. This is serious. What the hell is going on? If you made it this far into the video, comment, I love tacos, and what kind, so I know that you made it to the end of the video.
Do you love tacos?
Everybody was told to come in, get off the road.
Oh.
Come in. We had a meeting. Told to clean our trucks out.
That's that
We're doing away
Purdue.
with the trucking division.
Purdue chicken, huh?
Looks like I'll have more time to spend with the grandkids now. I gotta get my truck cleaned out. I'll keep y'all updated.
They done for.
Cyberdyne has entered the chat. So what I just watched is absolutely, I have no words. So I just watched this video on YouTube. It's also here on TikTok by the Dor brothers, D-O-R brothers. The one here on TikTok is obviously somewhat protected, but the one on YouTube has music and everything, and it's not so protected. This video has probably about the past 5 to 10 years of political figures featured in it, in very precarious situations or scenes that I don't want to talk about or I'm probably going to get flagged. But you need to watch it because you're going to come to realize that if the average Joe could develop and generate this type of AI video, there's no telling what the people at the top are doing. And what on earth do we really see on the news that is legit? I don't know. What do you guys think? Watch the video, come back and comment. I think we're done. How are we ever going to find out and understand what we're watching is real or AI? It's not good, guys. It's not good.
This video, am I real or am I AI? Let me know in the comments what y'all think.
Of Usher is going viral online at one of his performances, and I'm not sure what's going on here, but let me know what you guys think.
Wait. Why bro hit that lowercase yeah like that? He said, yeah. Yo, that's not... Who is that? Must be Usher. That's Usher. Because Usher, he ain't say yeah like that.
So you want to see how to make your own fuel? I got you. Right here, how to make your own biofuel at home from leaves and manure. Shows you materials required, tools needed, and goes through step by step with all the pictures. If you make it, you're gonna need to store it and preserve it. This book shows you everything. Like how to make your own food, how to make your own electricity, even how to catch your own water, how to store that water, and how to clean that water. Even shows you how to preserve your own food. This book is an excellent resource, and I think everyone should have this, just in case. This is the No Grid Survivals Project book. I'm gonna leave a link right down here so you can get it today.
Yeah, we gotta make sure we get that book.
Do you still want to ban fracking?
No, and I made that clear on the debate stage in 2020, that I would not ban fracking. As vice president, I did not ban fracking. As president, I will not ban fracking.
In 2019, I believe, in a town hall, you said you were asked, would you commit to implementing a federal ban on fracking on your first day in office? And you said, there's no question I'm in favor of banning fracking. So yes. So it changed in that campaign?
Ayo, she was not ready for that response whatsoever. I'm talking completely caught off guard and bamboozled. You could see it in her face. She got all tense. She was like, ooh, you got me on that one. Like, she didn't even give a normal response. She just doubled down on her statement. A normal response would be like, yeah, I said that in 2019, but this is the experience that I had that made me change my mind on the whole thing. That's a normal response, but she was too bewildered and too bamboozled to even give a normal response, so all she could resort to was doubling down because she's a flip-flop.
Pancake.
Right. There he goes, right there, bottom right. Okay, now he's gonna run up to this wall and we're gonna stare at his hairy armpit, or his hairy elbow and wrist for a minute. There's a reason he doesn't want us to see the whole thing and what's going on here. Because they're hoisting something up that's not one of the cops. And note the cop in blue. That's very ill. Well, first, actually, we're going to stare at this bird crap for a minute. So I'm just going to, edit the video and make it shorter.
Get out of a van and walk into, they call it a pack. It's a pack, not like a political pack, slightly different. Even nastier, hard to believe, right? But they would go into a pack of these killers And all you do, I've seen it so many times, all you do is see fists and feet and hands fighting. 2 minutes later, they stand up and they walk out. They have them by the feet. They walk them out, or they drag them out, mostly drag them out, put them in paddy wagons, and they bring them back to their country. They take them back to the country, and the country is open arms now, open arms. And it's an amazing thing. For her to say KKK is very unfair, but she doesn't know. She doesn't want to know. She's a very strong communist lean. She wants to end detention of illegal alien migrants, releasing vicious monsters into our communities to rape, maim, and murder.
What's up with all the breakfast stuff he had on there?
Hey, NASA, quick question. What the fuck is going on with our astronauts, and what the hell are they hearing? You mean to tell me that these folks are stuck in the middle of fucking nowhere in the vast emptiness of space, trying to figure out a way to get home, and now they have these incoming sounds that are creeping them out? Well, let me tell you something. They're not as fucking creeped out as the rest of us here on Earth. We're scared for the astronauts. Yeah, of course, we want them to come home safely. Don't bring whatever's fucking sending messages, because we don't need that extra bullshit right now. Did you hear about the boar's head ham shit? We can't even eat fucking food down here. You're better off staying up there, meeting whoever the fuck is trying to reach you and figuring out a way to get us the fuck out of here. Because this is getting out of fucking hand. I'm done with it. I'm done. NASA, please, fucking help. Open the fucking portals. Let us go through. We need to get the fuck over.
Hey y'all, it's currently raining where I live and the sky is orange.
Okay, now that's creepy.
We might all die. But at least I got this video to show y'all that the sky was orange. All right.
If I'm tripping, y'all, tell me I'm tripping. So y'all know the video I posted about the oil and stuff, right? And people was in the comments saying, oh, the government coming for you and blase, all that crazy stuff, right? So I was in the mall parking lot, right? And it was a silver Suburban. It was a white lady driving it. I was pointed this way. She was coming this way. She stopped in front of my car. It was tinted windows. She had tinted windows. She took a picture of me in the car and drove off. Not to mention, I was like 45 minutes away from like where I stayed anyway. I was a good way. So I don't know. Then I posted a video about Planet Fitness and they called me. We want you to delete the video. Like, what's going on, bro? Like, what is going on?
Yo, my man's being followed out here.
Lawsuit, they said that the doctors at the clinic didn't do the procedure right. They did a laryngoscopy on Joan's vocal cords without asking when they should have done an endoscopy. After she passed away, the report said that she died because her brain didn't get enough oxygen. When the department looked into the clinic, they found problems in 4 important areas needed for the clinic to be allowed to do its work. These areas were the people in charge and how they manage things, the surgery services they provide, the doctors and medical staff, and the rights of the patients. However, during the process, Melissa received a letter from former President Obama to show his support. Melissa, who was Joan's only child, was surprised to receive the special letter. Melissa announced the letter when she appeared on the TV show called
That Made Fashion Police Must See Television Around the Globe. So, for the next 90 minutes, we're going to do what my mom loved to do most.
Fashion Police celebrating Joan E. She said, I received a letter from the White House from President Obama, someone who was often a target of her jokes, as well as Mrs. Obama. I received a handwritten note that said, not only did she make us laugh, she made us think. That's one of those things that people now are realizing. However, soon after she received the letter from Barack Obama, Melissa Rivers shared that she has resolved her malpractice lawsuit against the New York Endoscopy Clinic, where her mother, Joan Rivers, passed away in 2014 during a regular procedure. Melissa tweeted, "The lawsuit concerning my mother's death has been settled. In accepting this settlement, I can put the legal aspects of my mother's death behind me and ensure that those culpable for her death have accepted responsibility for their actions quickly and without equivocation." She further quoted, "Moving forward, my focus will be to ensure that no one ever has to go through what my mother, Cooper, and I went through, and I will work towards ensuring higher safety standards in outpatient surgical clinics. I want to express my gratitude to my legal team for their wise counsel and prompt resolution of this case." Yorkville also issued a statement confirming the settlement via a spokesman. "Our thoughts and prayers continue to go out to the Rivers family. Today, the parties agreed to settle this case to avoid protracted litigation," it said. "We remain committed to providing quality, compassionate healthcare services that meet the needs of our patients, their families, and the community." The exact amount of money involved was not made public by Melissa Rivers, her legal representatives, or Yorkville Endoscopy, but it sounded suspicious to many people. The investigation that was going on was settled suddenly after Melissa received a letter from Obama.
I received a letter from the White House, from President Obama.
Wow. Many fans predicted that it was the way to silence Melissa and that perhaps her mother's death was not a mistake, but rather an intentional step after what she revealed about Obama. Fans have been deeply saddened by the tragic demise of Joan Rivers as they expressed their thoughts on social media. A user tweeted, "You've gone above and beyond. Well done, Melissa. Losing Joan was completely unnecessary. I think we can all agree to that. What do you think about the situation revolving around Joan Rivers' death? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below." That's it for today's video, guys. Bye.
Dang. Y'all believe that it's Big Mike?
So right when you thought you'd seen it all, a new video like this comes out where you've got a video of a drone dispensing thermite on Russian entrenched positions in a tree line. A drone dispensing them. Now, I'm sure that all of you have seen those videos of like the thermite rain, or what looks like white phosphorus raining down from the sky, that like fiery like star cluster looking stuff, looks like a bunch of shooting stars crashing down on the ground wall. Most of the time that's been thermite for the most part. And somehow somebody had figured out a way to configure a drone so that it could slowly dispense thermite over positions over like an elongated trail. Now, I don't know if it looked like the drone crashed or it like somehow burned out or went down in the middle of this dispensement, but the most interesting part about this whole thing is the fact that throughout the course of this war, people have found new and improved ways to use drone technology. And the longer this thing continues to become protracted, the more improvements people find and create and come up with out of thin air to use this technology. So just an interesting video and an interesting new development.
They're going to be using drones to do everything here in the near future.
Black Americans are the real American Indians. This is well known and hidden in clandestine communities. Look, if we come out and tell you, then we couldn't steal from you and occupy your land. The day you find out about land patents is the day you'll be free. That's the secret.
I am not a real, quote unquote, Black American. The real Black Americans are truly what was referred to as the American Indians. Everyone knows this. It's time they take their land back.
Boy, don't tell me that. Boy, don't tell me that. All the videos you see when niggas in other cities talking about shit. You see Chicago niggas talking about, oh niggas different up here. We that. Now you see niggas in Chicago making videos talking about Venezuelans taking over their neighborhood. Where the gangs at?
Right.
You mean to tell me y'all niggas still going at each other while motherfuckers infiltrating y'all? Don't y'all know they gonna wipe all y'all niggas out? If y'all don't unite, they already united. Nigga, they gonna wipe y'all like some Windex on the motherfucking wall. On some real shit if y'all niggas still looking at each other. I'm just saying. These motherfuckers ain't teaming up with you. Yeah, they running through your neighborhoods, say they getting you women. Y'all ain't even protecting your women because y'all so focused on each other. It got to be bananas. I thought it was some real niggas up there. I'm just saying. That's what y'all said. Y'all told the world that y'all was some of the realest niggas. Prove it. Hashtag real spit.
I ain't seen no videos of nothing going on in Chicago.
Let me tell you a true story, B. So boom, watch this video to the end. We got you now. You thought I wouldn't find you? I found the real Gucci man. TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only. Let's go. Pay attention, guys. He's about to show up right now on the bike. What the? Bro! That's the real Gucci man. And this is the No Diddy video. This is the video you're gonna use to show the real Gucci man? Stop playing with me, son. Who the hell was that? So y'all used the Gucci man No Diddy video to finally show us the real Gucci man? I'm gonna get to the bottom of this beat. Let's get back into this, man! Pay attention, guys. They're gonna show him again. Look at him. Notice how he's darker than the other Gucci man. Look, there you go right there. This is crazy, guys. They put it right in our faces and we don't even see it. Stop playing with me, son!
That's crazy.
What does this mean? 2 Gucci mans in the same video? Why you think he had the helmet on? He couldn't show his face. Cause we would've knew right away that that was the old Gucci man. Stop playing with me, son! This got me tight. Let's get back into this, man! This is crazy. Notice how his boy got his face open on the motorcycle, but Gucci man got his covered. Pay attention. Stop playing with me, son! Y'all put both of them out at the same time to try to play tricks with our minds? They try to play mind games with us, guys, but you gotta pay attention. Notice how the Gucci man on the bike never showed his face. He put the helmet on. He only showed this part. Well, the eyes is the keys to the soul. Stop playing with me, son! You ain't fooling me. Now they just putting it right in our face like, look, ha ha ha. The rap industry is laughing at us when we watch these videos. And they decide to bring the real Gucci man out on the No Diddy video? The irony. If I ever see both Gucci mans outside at the same time, I'm already gonna know which one to knock out. Trust me.
Yo, y'all think it was 2 different Gucci's in that video?
Now to the Justice Department seizing an airplane of Venezuela's embattled president, Nicolas Maduro.
What?
The plane, described as the equivalent of Air Force One, was illegally purchased for $13 million through a shell company and smuggled out of the U.S., according to the DOJ. It was seized in the Dominican Republic and later flown to Florida. Maduro's government calling the U.S. action, quote, piracy.
Y'all, Venezuelan's president, Nicolas...
Wait. So, we get all this news about these people, these so-called Venezuelans, supposedly taking over all of this land in the U.S., right? And then all of a sudden, the Venezuelan president's plane gets seized. What's really going on here? You know what I mean?
Maduro's plane was just seized by the U.S. in the Dominican Republic today, September 2nd. So for all of you that do not believe that the Venezuelan gangs are in Denver, Colorado, well, the U.S. has been on to the president of Venezuela for months trying to figure out how to seize this plane, and they finally had the opportunity when it landed in the Dominican Republic. Apparently, his plane was in violation of U.S. sanctions, amongst other criminal issues. The U.S. flew the plane to Florida on Monday, today. This plane is described by officials as Venezuelan's equivalent to Air Force One. So for all of you that don't believe that the Venezuelans are here and causing trouble, what do you believe now? Because it's hard to deny that if their own president is involved with criminal acts, where do you think they sent their people and their criminals to? Just saying. Let me know in the comments what you think.
Okay. We are cooked. Yep, we are absolutely cooked, chat. GG.
When was this? I ain't getting no derecho here.
Rashad Jamal was set up for a trade-off. He was set up for a trade-off for a music career. To undermine his divine energy and his divine insight, somebody wanted to replace his ascending music career, so they sacrificed his ass and made this shit up. And the ringleader of that shit was Isis Wisdom. That's why she slid up under him and made him cut off everybody that could give him the spiritual support that'll pull the veil off that bullshit and let them see it for what it is. The motherfucker, Remedy H, I don't know him. I don't listen to him. I don't know nothing about him. I seen him one time. Somebody sent me his video. He one of our new boys. He not staying here. He'll tell you that. When the ships come, wherever the fuck they coming from, he gonna be on one. I'm not gonna be on. I'm earthborn. I'm from here.
Straight up.
Right? And since I'm from here, I'm gonna tell y'all, Remedy H had enough spiritual power to give the spiritual support to Rashad Jamal to block the shit Isis Wisdom was doing. So she made him turn on him too. Right? Everybody that could have gave him the spiritual support system, she told him to cuss that motherfucker out and tell him what it is, because she the highest rank angelic in the realm, which was some bullshit, because she would have knew who he was the minute she seen me. The same way that Malachi know who I am, Farrakhan know that bitch would have knew too. How you gonna be the highest ranked angelic in the realm and don't know who the responsibility of putting the great mother back on their throne? That's not possible. You can't be the highest ranked angelic and then the information is above your pay grade. You have to, if you the highest ranked angelic, that is your pay grade. Then you wouldn't need to overcharge people, talk about you got a select clientele, giving motherfucking $40 yoni stings for $1,400 because your name is Isis Wizard. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
That's crazy, yo. Mubs do be charging for like this spiritual stuff, you know, or any type of wisdom.
Yo, Mike almost came out. Identified politically, whether you're Democrat, Republican, Independent, or none of the above, this is our time to stand up for what we know in our hearts is right.
Big Mike.
So first day working at Planet Fitness. I can tell they ain't gonna work out. I signed up to train people, show people different exercises, and go for my day. The manager come telling me, yo, Corey, I need you to go clean the toilets out. Huh? Clean the toilets? I signed up for trainer, not janitor. No, it's a policy everybody do it here. Nah, buddy. Nah, buddy, that ain't gonna work for me. You better get somebody else to do it. Well, I'm sorry, Corey. I'm gonna have to write you up, and one more, you'll be terminated. I said, you go ahead and terminate me now, my guy. Go ahead and terminate me now, because I'm not cleaning no shit up. I'm not doing no shit like that. Then I said, man, play some of your music, as you can tell. He got mad at me, I said, change the music. So yeah, Planet Fitness ain't gonna work for me neither. It ain't gonna work. Hell no. I'm not cleaning no shit. Fuck them, bro.
Homeland Security telling us this midday the United States government has seized Venezuela President.
Presidente de qué? Didn't you try to assassinate him in 2020? Why are you trying to go to war with Venezuela? Is Venezuela a part of OPEC? Oh shit.
Where is it? That's a lot of people.
What do y'all think that is? First we got the Chattanooga, Tennessee port, and now we got this motherfucking Indonesia. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? That shit is crazy.
Yo, that's a portal. Wow. That's crazy too. You got purple lights, blue lights.
We wipe their memories with anesthetics so they can't tell us what it was like to be all the way in.
So I actually remember mine 10 years later, and these details are still vivid. Yes, I saw what they were doing to my body. Yes, I was walking around the hospital. Yes, I went to other realms. We can all visit the past, present, and future anytime we want. I definitely saw the future. And I woke up from a coma 37 days later knowing a whole bunch of shit I was not supposed to know.
So, you can't go camping in the woods. You can't go walking in your woods. You got to go check your woods every day. And then now you can't feel safe opening your front door. What do I mean by that? Well, I'm going to show you a clip here in a second. About 3 weeks ago, I reported on a place in Oklahoma where A lady had looked out her window and saw a man standing in her yard with a backpack on front of him. Long story short, it ended up being a group of immigrants that were in the woods. The cars had been starting to get stuff were taken out of them. They lived in a rural area. People didn't lock their cars, that kind of stuff. So they ended up finding a group of them living in the woods. When I posted that, I got tons of responses on that. And to my surprise, kind of, there were so many people that had either said they had people in abandoned houses or same thing in the woods on the outskirts of town, which was pretty eye-opening. Now the video you're about to see is going to make you feel like, and you should, and you need to warn everybody in your family that you know about this, to not open your front door. We live in America where now you can't go taking hikes through the woods or let your kids go out and play in the yards by themselves when you live in a rural area. And now we have to worry about opening our front door. This is America? This seems like a prison that you don't want to leave your home based on the conditions created by people in charge. Take a look at the video.
Dang. That's wild. So it says the crescent moon happens because the earth is casting its shadow onto the part of the moon. I wonder if it's casting a shadow on the ball too.
Well, what's on your mind? What do you want to know? What do you want to talk about?
Yes, I actually do want to talk to you about. I wanted to ask you one question about your book, which, by the way, I have read and I love it. Divine. And yes, so I wanted to ask you, what advice do you have for teens who want to be themselves and thrive like you have and currently are?
Well, like you have and currently are.
Yo. She just called her out. Or, am I even saying that right?
You know? I mean, you know, I am just so proud of you, you know, being just an amazing role model and embracing your truth, right? You're already doing this, so maybe this is for some other young people that are listening.
I feel.
But let me just say, it does take time to know what you're.
America, you are aware that Israel just unalived the leader of the Hamas military right now, right? Now, if you're not paying attention, this might not matter to you, or you might not know the scale of what just happened. Because in my mind, if someone funded a country and they unalive someone in my country using the money of some other country, I would say that they're in on it too, as well, right? So if you guys actually pay attention with your eyes and put everything together, when I say any day now, I really believe any day now, something major could pop off. But are you ready? That's the question. Are you ready? I'm out.
I think it's just going to get weirder and weirder and weirder, and finally it's going to be so weird that people are going to have to talk about how weird it is. I look for the invention of artificial life, the cloning of human beings, possible contact with extraterrestrials.
The cloning of human beings. That's what he said he looked for. And that was 25 years ago.
Possible human immortality, and at the same time, appalling acts of brutality, genocide, race baiting, homophobia, famine, starvation. The mushroom said to me once, it said, "This is what it's like when a species prepares to depart for the stars. You don't depart for the stars under calm and orderly conditions. It's a fire in a madhouse." And that's what we have, the fire in the madhouse at the end of time. This is what it's like when a species prepares to move on to the next dimension.
America is a stage.
Let me tell you what I just found out. I just found out that half of these motherfuckers ain't real, and half of them posing as women. Get what I'm saying? They posing as women. I have the video, y'all. I want to post the video so bad, but I know TikTok gonna depress the video, and they not gonna push the video out, and they gonna find a way, you know what I'm saying, to violate that video. But what I'm telling y'all, we have been lied to, we have been deceived about these people that's in Hollywood, and these people that's in the White House and newscasters. These people that fooled us so bad with the operations and all the makeup and all this other bullshit, and come to find out that half of them not even real fucking women. They not real. I need y'all to go do y'all homework and go do y'all research on Hollywood, okay? Because they all involved in the same clique. They all are in the same clique. And let me tell you, you have been deceived so badly, and you have been misled to believing that these people, you know what I'm saying, in high places are real women. And they are not. I need y'all to go look up these people, you know what I'm saying, that y'all idolize, that y'all look up to. And really pay attention to. Because I have eyes to see. Especially when you're trying to hide your Adam apple. See, it's a lot of shit in this world that we don't know about. And it's deep. We sitting up here listening to a bunch of motherfuckers that's secretly, that they call themselves pretty women. Y'all better go do y'all homework. These people ain't real at all. They are paid actors. Paid fake wannabe women. And they are not. Go do your homework, people. Because we've been deceived. We've been lied to. You know what I'm saying? And everything. I go down the line. But yeah. They not real. Go do your research. And you will find out.
Today, our colleagues in the State and Treasury Departments are announcing parallel actions in both of these matters. Unfortunately, we know that Russia is not the only foreign power seeking to interfere in our elections.
Can y'all tell me who in the fuck built an 800-mile underground tunnel system in Dayton, Ohio? 800 miles.
Wow.
See? 800 miles. And y'all, it's got some crazy and fucking scary and just sinister, weird, like, history attached to these tunnels. Like, they say they're haunted as fuck. Here is, like, one of the tunnel entrances from, like, back in the day. And it was attached to the hospital morgue, and they transported dead bodies in it. Yeah. And then these tunnels lead back to Philip Gall, y'all. He's the guy that I did the video about the other day that was supposed to be in the Netflix documentary about the fucking vampires. Yeah, that guy. Well, it is believed that a police officer that went undercover during all this shit in this asylum nightclub as an undercover person. And there was, like, horrific things that happened supposedly to this guy. I'm not even gonna say them because they're so fucking bad, but there. And they think that his body was placed in these tunnels too because they were attached to this asylum nightclub. And I guess to this day, a lot of homeless people are in these tunnels still, and they say that they are fucking scary. And the word on the street is also ghosts, from what I've been told. So yeah, not going near those tunnels.
Okay, so apparently we just have
prehistoric crustaceans that just decided to spawn in our irrigation canals.
Yo, what's that?
America, there's a recall on chicken. There's a recall on beef. There's a recall on chocolate and candy. There's also a recall on many, many other things that Americans consume here in America. Now, here's the most interesting thing about all these recalls. Could this be a ploy to further inflate the prices of food at your grocery store? Could these recalls, right, the ones that are making people throw away the food that they have bought it from Walmart and other stores that carry food, could this be a way to say there's a shortage in some of the major and most consumed items that Americans consume here in this country? Guys, things don't happen by chance. A squeeze, a further squeeze on Americans' pockets may soon be underway because of recalls. I'm out.
So I've been using Mayel's product. Something told me to go get it and just try it out. I should have did my research. Every time I wash my hair every single week, look at my fucking hair. Oh my fucking God.
That's crazy.
Every time I wash my hair every week, this is
why I go so hard on my platform. That creator has been using Mayel products, and every single time she washes her hair, clumps of hair come out. If you've been following me the last couple months, then y'all know how I feel about this oil. Y'all know how I feel about this brand. And y'all know how I feel about this woman. This is Monique Rodriguez. She was the original founder of Mayel, but she sold out to Procter & Gamble. This is John Moeller, and he is the owner of Procter & Gamble, who is now the owner of Mayel Organics. The amount of people who have reached out to me personally, either in DMs or in the comment sections, that said that they use Mayel products and they experience scalp irritation or massive hair loss or hair breakage, it's insane. There is no other reason for this except that when she sold out to Procter & Gamble, they changed the formula. Something is not right about this. I'm going to tag that creator, and I'm going to attach the video that I posted where I exposed Mayel for selling out. Go to that video and just take a stroll down the comment section. Also, go to the top of my profile and check out my playlist for non-Black owned hair brands. Most of them were previously Black owned, but they sold out to these larger companies that are not Black owned. Meet me in the comments and let me know if you had any bad experiences with these products.
That's crazy, man. I wonder what they had gave me to make me go bald. No, I just bought some Black owned beard oil, right? And I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh snap, Black owned. And I'm using it. So then I started doing my research on it. I'm like, you know what? It's probably not really Black owned. So now I find out that just what she said, the original creator sold it to another bigger company. It might have been Procter & Gamble. Who knows? I don't know. But now I think they're still like on the board in some way. But you know what happens with that, right? Is once you sell out to these companies, they keep you on the board, but yet you have such a small percentage that you really can't make any calls or anything. Like you don't own the company anymore. You just own it in name. That's it.
So a Uber Eats driver notices something very strange about two other well-known fast food chains. He sent me a DM after seeing my video about McDonald's and how they're losing money and their sales are plummeting. But he said he's noticed that a lot of their fast food restaurants, their lobbies are empty, but there's two that are staying packed. And when he have a look at this DM real quick. Hold on, guys. So you guys can pause to read this DM. And then after he told me the two restaurants that he said are still full, research will tell you that these two restaurants, Chick-fil-A and Panda Express, they use a certain chemical that's very addictive to humans. Do you know what that chemical is? It's also well known, it's also widely used in Chinese food restaurants. You know what it is? MSG. So he's saying that most of the other fast food restaurants, their lobbies are empty, but Panda Express and Chick-fil-A, they still continue to get customers. And it's because they're very, very smart. They're adding MSG to their food to make people addicted. It's like someone's addicted to a certain substance. MSG has that effect on the human mind to make you crave it. So they're playing a chemical game to keep their customers. This is very interesting. Peace and love and deuces.
Well, apparently...
He ain't lying though. Chick-fil-A be packed, except for on Sunday. So does Panda Express. It's crazy. I mean, McDonald's is always packed too, just not inside. There's always a line at McDonald's. So I don't really know about that one. I mean, most people don't go to McDonald's to eat anyway. Good thing to think about though.
Vampires ain't the only thing we got running around Dayton, Ohio, y'all. We got Bigfoot, which I had never heard that. So, of course, I went and looked it up. And, y'all, Ohio is number 4 in the top states for Bigfoot sightings.
Dang.
Then I seen werewolves mentioned. And apparently in this town called Defiance, Ohio, they have, like, werewolves. Then we got this crazy shit called melon heads, y'all, running around, like, fucking attacking people. They're like these small, like, humanoid people with, like, I guess, bubble heads. Like, I don't even want to live that life. I ain't even trying to live that life. Nope, I'm good. But I think what surprised me the most was all the comments saying, yeah, I know some vampires. I used to hang out with them all the time. Like, was y'all not scared or worried? I just don't know enough about them, I guess. I mean, I guess you made it okay through, so you're good. The whole guy disappearing and the ritual thing, nope. Like I said, I ain't even trying to live that life. Like, honestly, like, where the fuck do we live? I wonder if this shit's around us every day.
Did y'all see that video saying that people in the Talented and Gifted program were part of a project? Now, I always felt like I was an X-Man anyway, because I remember my parents coming to the door, and I could tell you who was at the door based on how their keys jingled. I knew my mom's keys from my dad's keys, and nobody else understood that. So are we mutants?
Dang. I was in the Gifted program.
Fucking shit. I'll be the first to admit it. Chicago is not like Colorado. Them boys is not. Share this, cause this is not no joke. This is not a joke. Them boys in Chicago is definitely not like these motherfuckers in Colorado. I'll be the first to admit. If you want to see what I'm talking about, get on here and type in Chicago man warns Venezuelans. Also, I've reposted a few videos that I'm seeing that I think you guys need to see. So if you are following me, get on my profile and go to my reposts. They might still be there. You know, they're trying to hide the truth. They're trying to bury the truth. So I cannot add a lot of these clips that I'm talking about in my videos because they will take my videos down. And I'm already on high alert. I got the account warnings. I've got the strikes, and I don't want to lose my account. So I'm just telling you where to find this information if you want to see it. So I'm already getting messages about my last post talking about the 32 Venezuelan migrants who tried to, you know, pull the shit they pulled in Colorado, but they did that in Chicago on Kings. Yeah, I made a video about that. And I've already been getting messages saying, oh, it's a fraud, it's fake, nothing like that. But no one's bothered to show all the SWAT and cop cars who showed up an hour after all this went down.
Remember how I told you there was a long list of spices that got added to this major recall for listeria and salmonella poisoning? I know it's getting really fucked up. We really can't have shit. And I told you they added cinnamon to that list and to throw it out immediately or return it to the store. Turns out that list of spices just got longer and they added paprika to the list of recalls for salmonella and listeria for this massive outbreak. At this point, whatever food that we can't eat is just gonna have to be unseasoned because I'm not taking the fucking risk. Because again, there are tons of spices, but each day they just release one to let us know what's going on. At the same time, not telling us all the spices. Please, for the love of God, if you do anything, if you don't follow me, just come check my page for the latest recall because I'm going to keep going. Keep you guys as informed as possible. So yes, as of August 30th, paprika was recalled for salmonella contamination fears. Oh, and this distributor also includes snacks that they aren't specifying either. Please know there are over 100 pounds of these snacks and spices. So yes, over 25 bags of paprika have been distributed and now they're on recall. Although this is multiple states, it also was distributed mainly in Massachusetts and Virginia. And again, it's a total of over 100 pounds worth of contaminated products. This is a class 1 risk factor, which is the highest risk level ever that can be given by the FDA. Besties, throw the shit away, return it because you can get your money back, but just don't consume paprika, cinnamon, and any snacks or spices from snacks.com. And we can just eat air. I mean, I have plenty. At least it's free in this fucking economy.
Not gonna lie though, 100 pounds is not a lot. That could be like one pallet of some spices. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that is crazy though. Like spices got salmonella in it.
You are not gonna believe this. I can't even believe this. Just driving along, and I don't even know what kind of animal this was, but it just ran right out and just slant. Hold on, look at this. Just ran out and just right into the side of the car. I've never seen, hold on, let me show you this. This is absolutely crazy. I've never seen anything like this. Not in New York, but man, yo, this thing is absolutely crazy.
You sound like you're from New York.
Don't touch it! Leave it alone. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at this thing. Hold on. Whew.
Bruh, he's so lame for that. So lame. It wasn't even nothing there. Oh, petty. But yeah, man, what do you guys think about these Venezuelan gangs or whatever, or this whole Venezuelan situation? You think they're really coming here to take over some random members of some Venezuelan gang? I'm just saying, think about the gangs in your city, your town. You think they'd really be able to just go to another country and just take over an entire city? Just think about that for a minute. I don't know, but there are some weird and wild things to think about. But yeah, these are some of the most creepy and strange TikToks that are out there. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe, turn your notification bell on, and until next time, YouTube, peace.